she is saying that the only part that Ryan had in it is that his name was on an account.
But that's opposite of everything I've read. Look, at the end of the day, I would just have more respect for you and Ryan if you just said to me, you know what, he's made some bad choices, but he's going to be on the straight and narrow.
I don't owe you that because he hasn't. If he did,
you always do this. You always do.
I don't always do anything.
Yes, you do. You do this Tammy Wynette thing where you got to stand by your man, and sometimes you just need to be accountable.
I'm very accountable.
Katie, you said that your husband Matt at her engagement party sat in the corner the entire time because he didn't want to be around those guys.
I spent the last 3 hours hiding out right back there.
I wish I could have spent 3 hours hiding.
And I felt bad about that.
And he doesn't want to be around that.
Katie, as you've gotten closer to Jenn and Ryan, do you believe he was involved in any wrongdoing?
I don't, actually. He's explained it at length. I know. He's explained it at length to Matt and I. He swears up and down. That's all I can go on is what he's telling me.
I think everyone here, including Tamra, cares about you and wants to look out for you. And I think all of us, if we're just being honest, are a little concerned that you're going to end up in a spot you don't want to be in. So because we care about you, we can't not say what we're all collectively thinking, which is,
I'm not thinking
and maybe, sorry, not speaking for everyone, apologize.
I thank you for saying that, and I promise you, there's nothing coming Ryan's way. Nothing.
Tamra, Ryan recently served you with a cease and desist letter after your appearance on Watch What Happens Live, where you accused him of stealing money. What is your response to that?
Well, I was doing press earlier in the day, and they brought up the fact that Ryan was saying that Eddie was unemployed, he wasn't a dude, all these things. And my response was, well, our CBD business makes more money in a year than what was taken from the Dodger player. When I got on Watch What Happens Live, I totally butchered it. And when Andy said, oh, well, he's innocent until proven guilty. And I looked at him like, why did you say that? He's like, well, legally I had to say that. And I'm like, but I didn't mention Ryan. And then Eddie told me that I did. And I said to Andy, I go, oh my God, that's not what I meant. I apologize. I retract my statement. And another thing I apologize for is I did repeat something I heard on the streets is that his house was raided by the FBI. And I 100% misspoke.
These things have real effect in people's lives when you make these kind of statements. That's not right.
I respect that, and I apologize.
Tamra, Abby from Oklahoma said you and Jenn seem to be in a good place heading into Katie's dinner party. What made you turn on her so quickly?
I didn't really turn on her. My frustration was with Ryan. It wasn't just the podcast. It was what he was doing on social media. He was saying that Eddie was gay. He was saying that I'm his beard.
He did say that. He made a comment.
But he called your marriage a sham.
My marriage was a sham.
And that you don't have real love.
We don't have real love.
What did he mean by that, and why did he say it?
You have to understand that at some point, people want the right to stand up to you and your mouth.
Yeah, but stand up to me. Don't go after my husband and don't bring in my son.
Then keep Eddie out of it. He was saying things too. Saying he's a cheater. Were you faithful to Simon? Were you faithful to your first husband? So does Eddie feel that way about you?
No, he doesn't feel that way about me, but that's not the point.
So you can be changed, but Ryan can't?
Eddie did, but Jen, you're twisting this.
I'm not twisting.
Eddie doesn't even get involved in the show stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, Katie, what was your reaction to Tamra that night at your dinner?
Well, she was emotional, I think. It was the first time that Ryan and Eddie were seeing each other since all that happened with the podcast. I think there was a lot of emotions.
I was just plastered. Like, I don't even remember the next day. And I just said, I don't ever want to do that again.
Where did Eddie sleep that night?
Where did he sleep? In my bed.
Did he? Not what I heard.
I don't know.
What'd you hear?
I heard he slept in the casita and he wouldn't even sleep with you that night.
My daughter lives in the casita.
Well, he didn't sleep with you. He slept somewhere else.
Because I came over your house the next day. I think you said that.
This is the casita. Oh, this is lovely. That casita is so cozy. I almost had to live in it for the other night. Why? Eddie was so mad.
I would have slept somewhere else, too.
Honestly, I don't remember, but I guess he slept on the couch.